Make some noise, y'all! Hey. Hey folks, my name is DeeCee, others known as Singapore Black Man number 5. Folks, we're like an endangered species here. We're actually numbered. In fact, every time we see another black person, even from afar, even like from 50 meters, this is what we're gonna see. Yo! And they're like, yo! Because that's what you do when you're a visible minority in a country where people don't look like you, right? That happens, it's a natural tendency. Like, I know you're probably Singaporean, you're Chinese ethnicity, right? Yeah? So imagine if your job took you all the way to Kenya, right? You have to walk through the center of Nairobi, see where we're going, right? You see black people all the time, every day to work. Just the one day, see someone, that faint yellow person from a distance, you're like, are they Chinese? No, they're Filipino, close enough. Hey, what's up, right? You know, you laugh, right? Same but different. Same but different. Folks there. No, I've been here for 2.5 years, folks, and I still get mistaken, believe it or not, for being Indian. Take a look. I know. Here. On the MRT, on the train, most people mind their own business. They're either looking at their phones or looking at their books. But without fail, there's always probably a South Indian person sitting across from me, just sitting across me like this. Staring, not even fucking blinking, just like, right? No, I'm looking left, I'm looking right, he's looking straight. And I'm from the US, right? So when someone stares at you like that, you know, our default response is like, is this guy eyeball me? What's up, motherfucker? Like, I'm giving him that look, right? This guy's still staring like this. I'm staring like this, he's staring like this. This just goes back and forth for a couple of minutes, right? But now, I'm a guest in your country. I gotta be the bigger person. Let me diffuse this. Let me de-escalate this tension that's building up, right? So what we do in the US, as black people, when we're cool with you, we give the classic sign, which is the, what's up? This guy gives me the, so he knows where I'm from, I know where he's from the east side, I'm from the west side, West Indies. What's up? You're laughing a little too hard at my leg here. No, I'm a socially responsible comedian. Socially responsible. When it's convenient. But years ago, many years ago, Nike got in trouble. For those who are old enough, remember when Nike got in a lot of flack for using kids, hiring kids to make the products, right? And a lot of shitstorm in the PR world. People will say, hey Nike, do the right thing. We're gonna boycott your products, man. Do the right thing. Stop hiring kids to make the products. I'm like, on the same bandwagon. I got on that bandwagon too as well. Like, Nike, do the right thing. Fuck you, Nike. You're wrong for using kids to make these products, man. Come on, do the right thing. Until I saw those Nike Air Jordans on sale that I wanted, 60% off. I was like, oh, damn it, I really wanted those shoes, folks. I really wanted those shoes. So I started to try to justify and rationalize purchasing these shoes, right? And so I'm thinking like, if I don't buy these shoes, this child leaves that sweatshop, can't support his family, he ends up on the street, probably ends up in a gang, runs in a gang, probably kills somebody, because that's what gangs do, right? Now he rises up the gang ranks, right? Runs around, there's a gang war, right? Many people die in this gang war, right? He ends up being a gang leader, taking over the city. Now they become a mob, right? Earning a lot of money here, more drugs, prostitution. Now he's running the gang leader, he's now a mob boss now, running the city. Now it becomes even larger. Now it ends up being kind of like a conglomerate, drug conglomerate, like a cartel, kind of like a Pablo Escobar of the East, running things. Thousands of people die because that's what happens when you have a cartel. Thousands of people die when you have a cartel. True? Yes. So if I don't keep this kid in the sweatshop, thousands of people are gonna die. Fuck yeah, I'm buying 7 pairs of shoes. Damn it, right. That's my twisted logic, Right. But Nike did do the right thing. They did end up stopping using kids, or started hiring adults again here and make sure the products were responsibly made. And the next pair of shoes I bought was coming out stitching from the side. The gum was falling apart from the sole. I'm gonna sound like a dick for saying this. The kids make better shoes. I don't know, just 3 folks. I don't know. Maybe because they're smaller hands, better stitching, they can kind of do. I I don't know. That's theory. I don't know. Like, maybe it's easier to motivate kids to do a good job. Like, hey, if you work harder, we'll give you candies or vaccines. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's a theory. I'm working on it. Maybe it's a theory. I don't know. I mean, upset your PC people here. You know, the best thing about Singapore I love is that Singapore's found a way to mesh old world customs and tradition, like religion and traditional values, with new world, secular, modern. And the best place of this, if you guys can agree with me, is the Bugis area, right? Right? You see modern buildings like the Duo Towers, and I remember looking at this whole area at night, and this is what really surprised me. Look straight ahead from one of the condos, I see the Duo Towers, and I look right, and I see the dome, like the mosque, the gold dome, beautiful at night. Red and blue lights here, right? And just like it lit up that sky, lit up the scene. And at the same moment, I heard the call to prayer. Now, I'm not Muslim, but it felt very entrancing to me because I heard it from one ear on Busara Street. I turn 30 degrees, I hear, oh. I don't know what they're saying, but that's what it sounds like to me. It's entrancing. It got me caught up. It's like very spiritual, that moment. Exact same time, 30 degrees the other direction, other ear. I hear the club district. All I hear is my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack. Like, whoa! Whoa! At the same time. You know what's weird about it? They were in sync, so it sounded like a remix, right? It sounded like God became my own personal DJ that one time. It's like, hey DeeCee, I like it. I got your back, man. You're gonna like this mix for you. My neck. My back, oh, my neck, my back, oh, my own personal DJ. I'm like, man, this is a religious moment. If this is what Islam sounds like, I might switch. Shit. Right? Can you imagine, like, if Islam got its stuff together, got its like music together, stepped into that, folks, it's gonna take over. If they meshed mainstream hip hop and R&B with Islam, can you imagine walking to a mosque one day? You walk in. I'd love to be able to see like. The Imam go, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest coming from America, DJ Khalid, right? And you know DJ Khalid, he walks in, yo, what's up, worldwide here? We the best! Bow down, bitches! No, for real, bow down, we're praying. It's mosque, we're praying. Right? Hypothetical, I mean, it can take over, right? Yeah. One of the most offensive things I had a friend, and you probably heard this before from somebody. Someone tells you to act a certain race. Like, hey, dude, why don't you act white? Why don't you act your race? My friend, a good friend of mine, Singaporean, he told me the other day, dude, please, DeeCee, can you please act black tonight? I know, I'm pretty ignorant, right? I didn't call him out, right? Because I was hurt. Because I went home and I thought, like, man, you know what? I'd never do that to anybody else's race. It's just wrong. I'll never do that to anybody at all, right? I don't care who you are. I would refuse to castigate or put you in a certain category based upon what I think you look like or should be like based on what I see in the West. And he thought that, hey, this guy's black from the US, he's gonna feel like the stereotype of hip hop thug, whatever it is that he comes to seeing black people love. So it hurt me, right? So I'll never do that to anybody, even in Asia. Like, I know you're Asian, I know you're probably Chinese. Like, imagine this, if we went out for dinner, and I said, hey, we're having dinner, we're gonna take care of the meal, and since you're Chinese, I'm gonna assume you're good at math, right? So how about this? You calculate the tip for us. Pretty ignorant, right? That makes no sense. Because we all know that Asians don't tip. Oh, I'm sorry, did I offend some? There's a fucking tip jar that's empty back there, folks. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. But you get what I'm getting at, right? Like, folks, you know, as a black man from the US here, we have different levels of blackness, but we gotta turn it down, turn it up, depending on where we are, what we do. My day job, folks, I'm a physician. Yeah, you're right, that's my day job, that's what pays the bills. So I gotta turn my blackness down on a regular basis, otherwise it's gonna scare some of you guys, right? Like, I gotta turn that default setting down all the fuck way down, because if you come in with bad results, or you come with your x-rays, where you're hoping to see is, yes, let me take your x-rays. Looking pretty bad. We got cervical degeneration here. We got some spondylosis in your mid back, thoracic, lumbar spine. Looks so you had a herniation. Pretty serious. We might need to recommend an MRI. That's what you're hoping for. Assuming that I turn my dial down, right? If I don't, you walk in, I forget to turn my dial down and keep it up on default setting. These are your x-rays. Damn! Oh! Oh shit! Bro, how the fuck you still standing? Yo, you're gonna need an MRI, nigger. Like, I don't know, like that's... Folks, my name's DeeCee, that's my title.